Consistency is the key to success, but it's not always easy to stay consistent. It's something that you have to choose and keep following through on, and that can be challenging at times. So that's why I'm here to give y'all an actual plan on how to be more consistent through easy and simple steps. Now, step one is going to be to define what consistency is for you. What does that look like? Because consistency isn't like a one size fits all. It's not going to be like a written rule of if you're not doing this, you're not consistent. How does consistency play a part in your life? And what does it look like to you if you're saying I'm consistent? Because some things like the gym, it can be an everyday thing, but it doesn't have to be. Like just saying, okay, I went to the gym 3 days out of the week. That's consistency. That can be like your consistent plan. If I'm making YouTube videos on my main ASMR channel, I post daily uploads. On this one, I do 2 times a week, and that's consistency for me. So you really just have to define what it looks like to you and what requirements for yourself that you have to meet to say that you have been consistent. Step number 2 is going to be to shrink down your tasks, because I know a lot of times when we think about goals or something that we're trying to accomplish, we think of it in full, like this big long-term gap, but shrink down your tasks so it doesn't feel like you're putting in so much effort, or you have to feel like you have to do so much just to be consistent. Okay, so say you want to start working out, right? You want to start getting bigger. You can shrink that down to, I'm gonna do 10 push-ups a day. Even though that may seem really small, but it's like it's getting you in the habit of doing something productive. You're doing 10 push-ups a day, which in turn will get you active, get you still doing workouts without feeling like you have to completely dive in head first. So you start off at that, and then at some point it's so like little of a task that it just feels like nothing, and you're just doing it, you're pumping it out. And then as you do that for long enough, you build a habit, and then you increase. Say you want to get into reading, read 3 pages, 5 pages a day. It don't gotta be read a whole book in a day or read half a book. Read 5 pages. Okay, cool, that's it for me today. Tomorrow I'm gonna read another 5. That's just getting you in that routine of being consistent, doing something that is putting you a step closer to your goal, but doing it in a way where you're not stressed about it. Step number 3 is plan ahead. And what I mean by that is make it as easy as possible for you to show up to whatever your goal may be. For me, YouTube videos. If I know that I have a YouTube video that I gotta record tomorrow, the day before, I'm gonna make a script. I'm gonna come up with my title. I'm gonna think of the concept of my thumbnail. That right there, like, already plans a good chunk for me, so that tomorrow, all I gotta do is record the video, because I know exactly what I'm gonna say, because I did that already. I know what my thumbnail is gonna look like because I thought of that already. You know what I mean? Like, set yourself up, because it's not gonna be easy to show up each and every day. So just give yourself that little nudge, give yourself the advantage to make you feel like you don't have so much stress doing something. Same thing if you're going to the gym. The night before, pick out your gym outfit and have it laid out. Make you a little protein shake, put it up, so that in the morning all you gotta do is throw that on, grab your shake and go. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the more you feel like you have to do just to be consistent, the less you're gonna want to do it, because you're like, oh, that's gonna take too much. So set yourself up as much as possible so that it's easy to show up and it feels almost automatic because of the work that you put in because it kind of makes it easier because you're already so in routine of doing that. Once you attach something else to it, it's like, okay, I'm still in my routine. It's a little different, but I can continue to show up because I already been showing up anyway. Step number 5, one that I think is very, very important, is do not debate. Don't give yourself time to talk yourself out of something. Don't give yourself time to, contemplate, because the longer you start to think, the more and more justifications you're going to give yourself on why you can push that off or not get up and do it, or how much work that's going to take. When you feel like you want to do something, get up and go do it. Right then, right there, at least just stand up. Right? Say you in your bed and you set an alarm, because I'm going to wake up early today and I'm going to get my day started early. When that alarm go off, don't snooze it and think like, oh, 5 more minutes and I'll get up. Or, should I really get up right now? I am a little tired. Stand up. Just get out the bed, because that's already going to get you up and ready to move. Because I'm telling you, the longer you sit there and debate, it's going to be so many different excuses that you're going to make for yourself on why you don't have to be consistent on what you promised yourself. So just act right on the initial acting time. Okay? Don't give yourself time to even think about not showing up, because you can show up for yourself. You just have to choose to. So choose to show up. Don't choose to ponder and think and get up. My last point, number 6, is gonna piggyback off what I just said, is showing up. Focus more on you showing up than your performance, okay? Because the biggest key of consistency is, like I said, showing up for yourself. So say you're going to the gym 3 times a week. One of the days you really don't want to go, but you got up and went anyway. You didn't have the greatest workouts, but you still showed up. You still did something. Focus more on the action of showing up for yourself, because that is going to build the strongest connection and the strongest bond with consistency. Because once you realize that you are continuing to show up for yourself, one, it makes you feel good. You're showing yourself that you're strong enough to do things that you put your mind to. And then also it shows you that you can do this. And there's going to be times where you're going to mess up. That's the thing with consistency. It's like nobody, as you can try as hard as you can do a really long streak, but there's going to be times where you fail, but that's okay. Make sure you just have a bounce back plan and you focus on how you show up and the fact that you did show up, not your performance. That's gonna come. That's gonna better the more times that you do show up. But that is the biggest step, is showing up, because there's no consistency without choice. And you have 2 choices every single day. Are you gonna show up for yourself? Do something that is gonna better yourself, something that you did yesterday that bettered your day, or are you gonna choose not to? You have that choice every single day. What choice are you gonna choose? Amen. That is gonna wrap up my 6 tips on how to be consistent. I really hope that this helps y'all, and shout out to the one that left in the comments that you said you needed a video and help on consistency. So I hope this reaches you, man. And if y'all have any topics, any motivation, any advice that you may need, leave it down in the comments below, and I can definitely get a video out for you as well. Amen. Thank y'all so much again for 1,000 subscribers. We're only going up, man. New videos twice a week. I may push 3 sometimes, but twice a week for sure. But amen. It's been your boy Whispered Life Key, and I'm gonna see you on the next video.